It's not for you. In today's hyper-commodified, have-it-your-way society, it can be hard to understand that not everything under the great blue sky is for us. Certain demographics outside of our own, different likes, dislikes, and tastes, things specific to a culture that shouldn't be commodified. Capitalism teaches us that in order for something to hold value, it must make money. Whether that's labor, art, hobbies, religion, anything within capitalist commodification must come with a price tag, or it's irrelevant. Combine that with the extreme focus on individual identity over community, and you get entitled snowflakes who complain that a childhood character got an update, or that they're not allowed to appropriate whatever culture they see fit. When everything is mass-produced plastic bullshit, and human lives and experiences are brands, everything becomes fair game to make a quick buck. Nothing is sacred as long as we worship the almighty dollar. We're told what to think, who to love, and how to look by a hierarchy of influence. Clothing companies don't want normal, healthy people to wear their shit. And men are taught that an ounce of cheek fat on even a skinny person is unhealthy. Shaming thick women while defending the 10 massive corporations who cut corners and lobby to feed us junk stuffed with junk, deep fried in crap, no longer definable as food. And, for that matter, Kardashian billionaires who want to complain that the plebs don't want to sacrifice themselves to Mammon anymore, Photoshop their traps and get insane surgeries and reverse them to keep up with trends, further vilifying normal human bodies. Bodies with beautiful scars from bringing life into this world. Bodies with textures and flaws and many things that make us unique. But it's easy to sell to the masses trying to fit into one cookie-cutter image. Never mind that people have evolved in different climates for different tasks, and that we all have different strengths and weaknesses. Attraction also varies. Every single person on this planet is attractive to someone else. Big, small, medium, tall, grande or venti, doesn't matter your age, hue, hairstyle, or lack thereof, someone thinks you look good. But this culture of hyper-commodification creates shame for our partners, especially for men. It doesn't matter if you like marshmallow mommies or plump princesses. If Chad, Ches, and Chet are gonna shame you for it, at some point in life, you gotta say, fuck them, and live by your own standards. If you don't like the way someone looks, scroll past, shut the fuck up, and move on with your life. It's not for you. And since I primarily teach Nordic paganism, let's tackle culture and religion. These fast fashion, low effort wannabe influencers that honestly I can't tell apart because they all look the same, this too is the product of a lifestyle obsession, a consumerist drive to pump out content for views. It doesn't matter that they don't put in any effort towards a unique brand or even an authentic look. It's low effort content for maximum reward. It doesn't matter how many people they hurt, exploit, or stomp on, as long as views keep coming and simps keep clicking. Take this gal, Blue Astrid. Looks like every other e-girl trying the same exact thing. Doesn't give a fuck how many times she's told she's appropriating indigenous cultures. She's just content farming, getting modeling gigs, and being a good little cog in the capitalist algorithm. See this picture? If you've ever had the smallest understanding of archery, you'd know she's holding that bow wrong. In fact, she wouldn't have to hold the arrow on the riser like that if she did a simple Google search. But she doesn't give a fuck. If she did, you'd see it in her form. She's just a symptom of a larger problem. But as cognizant, sapient beings capable of higher thought, we have the power to be self-aware, to fix ourselves now despite past mistakes, to delete, edit, and alter old posts, to do better tomorrow than we did yesterday. We are the sum of our actions, not our words. We are our deeds first and foremost. Accept when something isn't for you. Break free from the bullshit expectations of peers you hate and a society that doesn't care about you. Episode 5 of the Baba Yaga Project has a great example of this hyper-commodification. The Green Corn Festival is a Cherokee ceremony centered around the first growth of corn. not unlike many pagan agrarian holy days. But it was turned into a carnival-style harvest festival by unmelanated folks looking to make a quick buck. Think about that. A sacred ceremony commodified and sanitized as another sacrifice to Mammon, demon of greed. Likewise, the disregard for concerns around native sacred tattoos being used by fast fashion content farmers is a part of a trend. Indigenous women have a history of being regarded as less than and not taken seriously. You know the trope of the gruff frontiersman and his native wife? Historically, she wasn't willing. That was a forced situation, and those abuses and attitudes continue to this day. NativeHope.org quotes, "The National Crime Information Center reports that in 2016, there were 5,712 reports of missing American Indian and Alaskan Native women and girls, though the U.S. Department of Justice's Federal Missing Person Database, NAM-US, only logged 116 cases." I don't know about you, but if that were one of my loved ones missing and not being taken seriously, rage, pure, justified rage is all I'd feel. So when I say it's not for you, I don't just mean the basement dweller upset he's no longer the target audience for his favorite 30-minute toy ad. I mean, some things need to stay sacred and be respected as such. If you hate when Nazholes appropriate Nordic symbols and holy days, and Marvel's Thor being Fabio with a mallet irritates you, why then are you not at least disturbed by the idea of other cultures, especially ones with unbroken traditions, being used, abused, and stolen? Keep your own traditions sacred. Honor the traditions of others as sacred. Respect other people's right to live, be, and love who they want, and learn to be okay with telling yourself that it's not for me.